Hi nerds. This is PowerPoint Nerd and I am gonna be teaching you how to use PowerPoint. PowerPoint is a Microsoft Office software used to make smooth, cool, and professional presentations and documentations. In this channel we're gonna learn together how to master this tool and take it to the next level. But first we need to go through the basics. As you can see, PowerPoint comes with several sections and menus. We have our working space here, where we will be editing and designing our wonderful slide. It's empty for now because we haven't added any objects or styles yet. But don't worry. Together we're gonna learn how to turn this blank slide into a masterpiece. At the top left we have our slides section, where we can see and control our slides. And at the bottom we have some useful shortcuts, like the zooming tool and some other features that we're gonna discuss later. And last but not least we have our tools bar, that will provide us with everything we need to make our lovely presentation. We're gonna go through every command of this menu one by one. First, we have the home bar. Like every software we have our clipboard section, where we can make some basics commands like copy, cut, and paste. Next we have the slides section, in which we can add a new slide or section. Then we have the text editing tools, and as you can see, PowerPoint has already suggested two text boxes in our slide. You can edit the text box by simply left-clicking on it. You can change its style, size, color, and many other cool things. You can always adjust and align the text in the paragraph section. Second, we have the insert bar, in which we can create and import almost everything we need. We can add a new slide. We can add a table. We can import a picture, a video, or even an audio file. And we can draw simple yet efficient and very useful shapes and lines. You can draw anything simply by clicking on the shape you want, then insert it on the working space by left-clicking and dragging it to get the appropriate size. You can edit the size, style, color, and other cool effects by simply clicking on the object, in this case our cute little rectangle, and going to Format. Next one is the Design bar. PowerPoint offers us plenty of cool, colorful themes and styles. You can choose one of them by simply clicking on it. This could be the hardest decision of my life. I can never manage to pick one. And I bet it's the case for you too, isn't it? I rather create and design my own. It's more creative and professional. Next we have the Transitions bar. And this is where things get more interesting. A transition is the way your slideshow goes from a slide to another. To understand this effect, let's take a look at our slideshow. There are several ways to launch your show. If you want it to start from the very first slide, simply click F5 on your keyboard. Or click on this little button here. Or just go to the slideshow bar, and click from beginning. If you want to start it from a certain slide, click on from current slide. Or click here. Let's start our slideshow from beginning for now. To move from a slide to another, use your left and right keys on your keyboard or left-click and right-click on your mouse. Or simply press Enter. As you can see, there's no effect whatsoever while moving from a slide to another. To exit the show, simply click anywhere. In Transitions, click on the second slide and pick one of the transitions. In this case, let it be the push transition. Let's take a look. Cool, isn't it? As you can see, there are plenty of transitions to pick from. And each transition has some options. For this transition you can change the direction as well as its duration, sound effects, and other options. You can always get a look at the changes you're making by clicking on Preview, and last but not least we have the Animations bar. This has a similar effect, but it applies to the objects we create. Click on the rectangle we created, and pick the spin animation. Awesome! Animations come in order. PowerPoint automatically gives each animation a number in the order of creation. But you can always change it later. You can change the way you want your animation to start, here. Either after a click, or simultaneously with the previous animation, or after it. You can also change its duration and delay. Congratulations! You now have enough knowledge to start being creative and design an amazing slideshow. Let's recap all we learned in this video and use it to create our first presentation together. Go to File. Press New and create a new blank presentation. Select everything on the slide and press Delete on your keyboard. Go to Design, and click on Format Background. Here you can change the color and style of the slide's background. You have plenty of cool options that we'll use together in our next tutorials. For now, pick the solid fill. Change the color to light gray. On the Slides section, right-click on the slide and press Duplicate Slide. This will give us an identical slide. Do that twice to get 3 slides with the same background. Go to Insert, and add a new text box. Change its size and color, and pick any font style you want. Center the text inside the text box. Then center the text box in itself by simply dragging it to the center, or go to Format. Press Align, and Center. Create another text box, and do the same. Insert a new rectangle and change its size, color, outline, and shadow. Insert a smaller one, and do the same. Then duplicate it, and place both on top of the big one. Double press to edit the text inside the 2 boxes. Write 1 in the first box, and 2 in the second one. Nice. Good job. Now add 2 text boxes and place them next to each rectangle. Take your time. You're doing great so far. Now, while holding the Control key on your keyboard, click on the first small rectangle and its title, press Ctrl C to copy, then Ctrl V to paste it the second slide. And drag them to the top left corner. Then do the same with the second one on the third slide. Nice. Now it's time to add some animations and transitions. Set the transition for the second and third slide to push. but change the transition option for the third slide to left to right. Great. Go to Animations. Click on the first title, and add the fade animation. Do the same with second title. Then press Add Animation to use two animations for the second title. Click on Animation pane to help manage your animations. Click on the second animation and make it start after the previous one. Do the same with the third animation. Select the two small rectangles and drag them slightly to reveal the big rectangle. Click on it and add the fade animation. Bring the two little rectangles back. Now add fade and pulse animations to the first one. And make the pulse animation start after the second one. Add fade animation to the first title and make it start after the last one. Do the same exact steps with the second small rectangle, and its title. Awesome. Just wonderful. Now go the second slide and add fade animation to the rectangle, and the wipe and pulse animations to the title. Make sure to change the animation option to from left to right. Make the first animation start with the rectangles one, and the second after the last one. Congratulations! You just completed your first unique slideshow. Please help supporting the channel by subscribing and sharing it. The PowerPoint file of the project we made together in this video is linked in the description below. Download it for free. Like, share, and comment on this video. Thank you for your attention. See you in the next tutorial. Peace.